Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome. Damn, wrong podcast. Hey, this is Steve from the Potter Than Hell podcast. Welcome to the show. This is the Shout It Out Loudcast. But before we get going, I want to ask my guy something. BC, are you feeling low with no place to go?
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm going to scream.
Hey, BB, do you recall Days in the City?
Yeah, and I think back, oh, what a pity.
And hey, Dylan, do you feel uptight on a Saturday night?
Yeah, man, my heater's broken. I am so tired.
Well, I'm going to throw another log on the fireplace and listen to the Shout It Out Loudcast. Oh, yeah.
Steve, stand by my side, and I'll be next to you.
Oh, God. Shut the fuck up, BC.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff,
badass motherfuckers.
Somph, Sit on My Face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage bill on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Bam! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. This is episode 113, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane. It's back to school. It's fall coming soon. Football season started, and we're going to start reminiscing about the good old days at Stonehill College, Zeus.
Yeah, we're going to each come up with 10 things that remind us of our college days and memories of college in this time. It's that time of season, so we're getting a little bit misty-eyed and nostalgic.
And it was 35, it was 30 years this year. 30 years this year that we graduated college. 1995. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's frightening.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Stonehill.
Let's
do it now.
Episode now while we got the muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you kick this one off here, my friend.
All right. So we're coming up with 10 things that remind us of the college era and our own personal thing. So I'm going to go 10. So I'll start off with 10. I'm not sure any of these are really in order, but
no, me too.
Let's go with, I'm going to go with food as number 10.
Food?
Yes.
Can you be more specific?
I am.
Okay.
So this time of year, all I can think of is the 99 that was across the street from Stonehill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And trying to, my first time getting boneless buffalo wings from the 99.
Yep.
A tradition to this day that me and my daughter do constantly is go to the 99 and get boneless buffalo wings. And it started from the one across the street from Stonehill, which is still there because my daughter did a field hockey clinic there. Yep. And we went across the street and got ourselves some buffalo wings.
Dude, if you're not from this area, because I'm fairly certain the 99 is a regional restaurant.
Probably.
You don't understand the 99. Like, it is impossible. It is the most reliable place to get a meal.
Chili's, Ruby Tuesday.
No, those places are
TGI Fridays. It's a similar style,
but it's
place.
better. It's better because TGI Fridays is out of business. Ruby Tuesdays is out of business.
No, they're still around.
No, they are.
No, TGI Fridays, yes, they are.
They closed all around. I'm in Southern New Hampshire.
Okay,
so
Southern New Hampshire. Some of them they may have been, but there's still some around. I know.
Okay, I thought they went
fucking bombarded with that shit.
Oh, I thought they went out of business permanently. I just know the ones all near me.
There's still
closed.
some around, but like even those Applebee's, that's the type of place. But the 99 is just
it's different.
So when I think of this season, I'm thinking like, oh, let's go get boneless buffalo fingers across the street. And then there was always Tom Hoyan. And we're not trying to be.
Yes, we are.
I got to tell the story.
Yeah, there's not going to be. We're going to try to keep this short and sweet because this could be like a literal 10-part episode.
So we're ordering Chinese food, and there's a place called Hoyan.
There's also a place called Walk and Roll, by the way. And there's I found out
what you order.
I found out that there's one near me in Southern New Hampshire. There's a Walk and Roll.
There you go. And so at Hong Yon, we were ordering Chinese food, and I asked them if they had any grape soda. And the guy goes, yes, we have a grape soda. And I said, okay.
No.
He's like, what kind? I said, grape. Yes, we have grape soda. I'm like, grape.
30 years later, I can't mention grape soda without that story.
Yeah, I know. But that's my number 10. Food.
All right.
I think
All right. So number 10 for me, I'll be general like you, but then I'll specific. So number 10 for me is drinking. Okay. But
I was drinking.
But specifically drinking stuff that either it no longer exists or stuff that if it does exist, we would never drink it. So for examples.
Oh, you mean like stuff like Izzy drinks? He drinks it now.
But like beer balls that we would buy and put in our closets.
Beer balls. I forgot all
They don't
about
even
that.
they were like mini kegs. It was like literally a ball of beer with a tap. Like a mini keg.
Yeah. It looked like a popcorn machine or something.
Yeah,
like
stuff like that. And then stuff like those pre-made TGI Friday shots you'd buy at the checkout at the liquor store, or like Zima or a Purple Passion wine. Just drinking stuff like that doesn't exist anymore, but it's kind of coming full circle because some of that shit is back.
All right, Tom. And remember, we would sit there because you're trying to get a bang for our buck. We'd be like, Molson Ice, that's from Canada. They have more alcohol.
5% alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get that instead of this.
Right.
And then we would it would depend on what kind of a weekend it was. You'd be slipping it with fucking Schlitz or Busch Light.
Well, the best was Milwaukee's Best Light, the blue cans.
By the time we were senior, I couldn't do that shit. That stuff would kill me.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was a consistent thing. Talk about like being like a functional alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
30 pack of Bud Light splitting with somebody and washing it down with a bottle of Boone's like a fucking alcoholic.
Or a bottle of butter shots. Butterscotch flavored liqueur.
Oh, what was that other one? The fucking peppermint, like it was the Red Balls or Red Hots.
Those Goldschlager that had the gold flakes in it. Then there was Fireball. Oh, Dr. McGillicuddy's.
Oh,
like peppermint schnapps. All that's
shit.
Yeah.
Zambuca I used to drink too.
I was drinking.
Fucking awful.
Yeah.
Good one, man. Good one.
Yep.
Number 9, something that reminds me of college days, and that is politics, Tom.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to get into political shit, but
the good old days.
Anytime I see Bill Clinton, is 90s in the head all
I
day long. Anytime I see that, like Bill Clinton, when he campaigned in Boston, I went before he was president. I went with. Remember that little RA we used to have? What was the short guy's name? What was it? Steve something.
Oh, Steve. Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve. Was it Steve Barber?
Yeah. He didn't last long with us. He left. Yeah.
Every RA was on suicide watch after a week of dealing with us.
Especially fucking what's his name? We tortured. What's his name? The kid from Saved by the Bell. We used to call him Screech. Coming in 3-4 in the morning, and then just going by his door and booting his door,
pounding on his door. God, wake up! The poor guy we was just trying to sleep.
He was such a nice kid. But anyways, Steve Barber took me because he took poli-sci was his major as well. So he took me to Boston. It's the first time I've ever saw a political rally. And it was fascinating. But any Clinton things in the 90s and all that shit, reminds me of college.
Okay. All right. The next one for me is something I'm sure this is on your list, or it might be, but just like campus characters, like meaning like the janitors, like we've talked about Herda and Mr. Feces and Chuck and the campus police Cuff'em and
Rosie.
Like, yeah, I mean, we had a campus cop. His license plate was Cuff'em. You would have thought this guy was like a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're the campus cop for a 2,000 student Catholic school.
Catholic school, yeah. So I have that photo of that incredible day, junior year, where you guys had the football game. There was some event and your parents were going to come or something. I don't know.
It was parents' weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when I fucking flung that hot sausage across the fucking the front of fucking Flynn, and it drilled the right guy right in the fucking head. And a piece of oil just splattered on his head. But anyways, remember we trashed the fucking place.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, because you guys came back after the football game.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck
happened here?
I remember that.
And then before that, we were tailgating. I have a photo of Philbo talking to Cuff'em, and Cuff'em is pulled up, and it says Cuff'em on the back. I still have it. And Philbo's like, "What's your fucking problem?" Right? Cuff'em. Oh my God, that day is fucking etched in my mind. But the characters you talk about,
the characters.
Oh my God,
it was just awesome.
I could have banged her. Dude,
I don't know if she liked our persuasion.
Remember they used to do the thing where they would arrest you, fake. It was like a campus.
Oh, the fake arrest. Yeah, and you'd have to pay bail for the charity thing.
Yeah. Two times she grabbed me and was like, "Come on, I'm taking you specifically." I'm like, "Oh."
And then don't forget, remember Bob, the big fat campus cop? The guy looked like he looked like a campus policeman that would be in like a horror movie because you know he's gonna die. Bob.
How about I got another one for you? Do you remember? Definitely a sex offender. Do you remember Snaggletooth? The other janitor.
Oh, the janitor. Yeah. Oh, that guy had bodies.
That guy was on work release.
That guy definitely had bodies under his porch. Oh yeah.
He had those snaggle teeth, and he just sit there smiling at you while he's fucking mopping the floor.
Oh God.
Snaggletooth. Poor Chuck. So when we would get in trouble at Stonehill, what they would always do is they'd always make you work for the janitor team. So we would smash fucking ceiling tiles and have ceiling tile fights, and then you'd get in trouble and you'd have to help Chuck mop the fucking hallway, and all our friends
clean the bathroom, mop up like the showers or whatever. Remember that one time we got in trouble? We had to work the midnight breakfast and like take the trays.
Yeah, senior year. We couldn't have any fun. We got punished.
Oh,
fucking disgusting.
Banned
that's
campus.
Definitely a lot of characters.
Yeah.
All right. This is my number 8, I believe.
Yep.
All right. I can tell just from a photo, and specifically Facebook, when someone posts something old, the clothes, and the hairdos.
Yep.
Where girls would wear their waist, like their jeans, up just underneath their tits with huge mom fucking asses.
Yep.
Like they were just not flattering.
And back then we're like, oh man, that chick's hot. Look at those jeans.
Specifically like that era of like 90210 where they would all wear those dark boots, awful 90s hairdos, flannel.
Yeah, those shoe boots.
Yeah. And just non-flattering fat ass.
Remember guys used to wear like those braided belts. Remember like there would be like a belt. Like what are we doing? What is this? And then sweater vests. All the guys from Casino would wear like sweater vests
or pegging their pants, right? And then just. The hairdos, just
gel. Guys were like putting gel in.
Just a horrendous look, and just like you could see it, or someone posts up a photo like, "Oh, remember us back in the day?" And you're like, "Oh, dude, that's from the fucking 90s."
Of course.
And you're like, "Oh my God!"
It's the same as looking at an 80s picture. Like that's the 80s. You know that this is the fucking 90s.
How about this? How about I don't know. Was this the 90s? Those fucking Zubobs, whatever pants.
Oh, Zubaz? That was pretty much mid-late 80s. But I think they carried over into the 90s. They carried over into the early 90s.
Like those weightlifter pants.
Yeah, and then they did a collaboration with the NFL where you could get colors of your team. So if you were like a Dolphins team, you could get like blue and orange.
You had like the Bernie Kosar ones or something. That photo of all of them in those pants is one of the worst pop culture moments of all time.
It's friggin' amazing.
All right, that was my number 8.
All right, so similar to that is my number 8 is like just the date, just the technology.
Okay,
like using like okay, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have cell phones, so like using like brother word processors and making sure that we had ink cartridges like to type up a paper. Like,
I had nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't have an email. By the time I graduated college, I did not have an email. I never used a computer like to do email. Who you in Reardon, I think, was one of the
Billy had one. Yep.
Word processes and just passing that around.
Yeah.
Hey, can I use that tonight? Oh, fuck, I'm doing a paper. Like, oh, when will you be done?
You had to have ink and a disc to save it, and then of course the CD player. I remember I had a 5-disc CD player. It was like, put that thing on shuffle, and it takes like 20 minutes to shuffle in between discs.
Oh my god, the fucking shuffle list that we did. We did an episode.
We did an episode on the 5-disc CD changer.
5-disc CD. Oh my god, that is definitely. So when we were college, this is the thing I've said. Like, and if we had these functions in college, we'd be dead. We'd have dating apps. Shit like that. We had no cell phones.
Nope.
We had no computers. That
the only way to find out like if and where there was a party, it would just be like rumors. Like
you'd pick up the fucking the what do you call it? The apartment phone.
Yeah,
and you would call the apartment. Or you'd one phone per townhouse.
Per town. Or you'd be like just in the dining common or something. And be like, everybody's going to here. Be like, okay, well, let's go there. And then if you go there, it's either good and you hang out, or it's like, this sucks. Let's go somewhere else.
You hang out until then campus police would come and kick you guys out, and you
go somewhere else. Yeah.
Hopefully you'd go and you would try to find a girl and hook up before they break up the party. Because then you're on your fucking own. You ain't getting shit.
That's it. Yep.
All right. So I'm on 7 for me, I believe.
Yep.
All right. We kind of hit on this a little bit, and that's the TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you on like Facebook, I always see reels, and I go down that rabbit hole, and I start looking. And then when I watch one show, then it's a million of them pop up on my feed.
Yep.
The 90210s.
Melrose Place, baby.
Melrose Place. We each had a favorite character. We would watch those. Yeah, I mean, that shit is all 90s stuff. I think that's when Friends kind of creeped in at the end.
Senior year, you had Friends and Seinfeld really take off in pop culture. Like,
that fucking, those two girls. Remember we went to Cancun. We had our fucking fun. I brought a video camera. I taped it.
Yeah.
And then me and Rye Guy went on a date with those two girls after we got back from Bentley, was it? Bentley? I think we hung out with the girls from Bentley.
Yeah.
And we went out to dinner. We came back and we brought them the video so we could watch some of the stuff. Her fucking roommate taped a Seinfeld episode. They didn't know she used our fucking video and taped Seinfeld over our vacation. I fucking flipped out on her. I'm like, what the fuck?
I love it.
Are you serious? And it was Seinfeld. That's the first time I heard about what the fuck is Seinfeld.
Love it.
That was the 90s.
Yep. All right, my next one. I was going to make a generalized category for this, but these things, these three things are too specific. They needed to be on their own list. Number 7 for me is playing NBA Jam, the video game NBA Jam.
I was playing that today.
I
was playing that today on Sega Genesis.
Junior year, when we would have NBA Jam matchups, and then you had codes to unlock characters, like secret characters, and then we used to be like, I think the friggin' Celtics had like Robert Parrish and like D Brown or something.
Yep,
like
that's what it was. I took today. I was playing Ronnie Cycli and Harold Miner.
Yeah, yes, for the Miami Heat
against the Mavericks. I think it was who's that rookie back then that was real good, almost won Rookie of the Year, I think. And then Jimmy Johnson, I think it was his name, Jimmy Jackson.
Yeah, I can't even remember, but
Jamal Mashburn.
But that game was so fucking fun and easy to play. Like it was,
he's on fire.
It was so awesome. And it's back. Like all these games are coming back because people like us are like grown up now, well, kind of, and still playing freaking video games.
I was talking to you about it. This week, because I have my retro Genesis.
Yes.
I just ordered fucking NBA Live 97
Yep.
when I used to play with the Washington Wizards or Bullets back then with Weber Howard, Jorge Marison, Albert Cheney.
Jorge Marison, he was a handsome man.
He was like elongated.
He looked like a horse. Like oh god.
I used to love that team. But anyways, I have NBA Jam. I was playing that today, Rick.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Better than the Pats game. But I'm going to go is my number. I believe this is 6.
Yes.
The same thing, Tom. I took video games, and I have NHL 94, 95, NBA Live, and then NBA Jam. Those are just college. And we also had Tecmo at that time, too, playing that on Nintendo. And then the transition happened over to Sega Genesis and starting on the first early editions of Madden.
Yeah, those things might show up on my list a little bit later. So number 6 for me is road trips to go shopping for CDs.
Ooh.
Like we would go to the Strawberries in Brockton, or on a Saturday, if we had nothing to do, we would take a road trip into Boston.
Harvard Square.
Go to or Harvard Square. We would go to Newbury Street and go to like Nuggets or like Disc Diggers or like places like that. There was a place in Stoughton or Canton that we discovered. It was almost like a little house, and we found like Pearl Jam bootlegs and like all this crazy
I
shit.
still have them. Nirvana ones I would buy.
Yeah, and it would
Pearl Jams.
And back then it was like you never knew what you were going to find, because again, there was no internet and there was no like bootleg shit was just coming around. So just that the idea of like, all right, let's go on a mission. Let's hope we find something good.
Well, the other part to that is like big thing of the 90s was those singles. CD singles of unreleased stuff.
And then they usually had
wait a minute,
another.
You buy it, you'd be like, wait, that song's not on this album.
That's how Yellow Ledbetter became a hit. Remember?
Yeah.
It was on the backside.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
All sorts of crazy fun stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Tom. So I believe this is 5 for me.
Yep.
And I'll go movies.
Okay.
So one of the things I can remember is certain movies, watching them when they came out.
Yep.
And going to see them while in college. And one was Pulp Fiction. Seeing that the day it came out with Lynchy, I'll never forget it. And then in addition to that, the Brady Bunch movie, which we and you were just talking about earlier this week.
By the way, I just watched that last night.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
You've kidnapped my wife.
You stole my horse and kidnapped my wife. But when you use language like that.
That Mr. line gets ripped. Mister. But anyways, those movies specifically, Pulp Fiction was just, and I remember renting movies that place next to Ho Yon with Rye Guy, and we'd pick out movies to watch on Sundays with the group in Flynn basement. A big Rent-A-Center TV we got all together. And then Rye Guy comes and goes, guys, I got this for us too. It was Pissing Inferno.
I knew you were going to say that.
German fucking porn, which was the most disgusting.
It wasn't even porn. I don't know what that was.
It was the factory workers, fat factory workers in like East Berlin or something.
I think I watched maybe 5 seconds of that, and I was like, I don't know you people.
And they're like working on an automobile plant, and then all of a sudden these fat people all started fucking. And at the end, it was like 5 minutes of everybody pissing on these two people.
I can't believe that was a real thing. It's so disgusting. It's so scarred in my brain. That's kind of why I'm not laughing, because it's just such a horrific thing.
Pissing Inferno.
What the fuck is wrong with us? All right, number 5 for me. You mentioned it, but I just made it a specific entry, and that was Sega NHL. Right up there with the trifecta of greatest college games ever. I'll get to the next one soon enough. But Sega NHL, simple to play, endless ways to have tournaments and battles, round robins with the guys. Everybody would grab a controller, grab a team, and just battle. Fucking awesome.
I won that tournament against Dell in the final. I remember at the apartment that Jimmy had to get off campus.
Oh, when he got thrown off campus.
And I won it with Paul Eisenbart for the Red Wings.
There's a name.
I had the Red Wings back. That team was fucking indestructible. But I just played today between the Pats' disgusting game and halftime, and I texted you a photo. I think Ray Bork and Alexander McGillney and Adam Oates were the stars of the game.
Oh, yeah, Adam Oates. Oh,
yeah, that was a lot of fun. I love that game.
That was so good. Yep.
All right, before I finish my list, let's take a quick little break. All right, number 4, I'm going to remember college days when I think of the teams in sports.
Yep.
So watching college football back, I watched Michigan lose yesterday. I just watched the Pats lose. But when I think of college days and stuff, I think of those Michigan teams. We each had a college program that we followed and was our program.
And they were good.
I had Michigan.
And I had Miami football.
You had Miami.
Yep.
Who else? Lynchy had Notre Dame.
Grasso had Florida State. And all these teams were good all at the same time.
So you had all these things like rooting for everything. Yep. And the worst part about it is this trend that is still continued. Like you would have no skin in the game. And Lynchy's the one who would start this.
Oh, God.
And you'd be like heartbroken. Michigan just lost on a fucking field goal. You'd be like, oh, Michigan losing? Like to Ohio State? Yeah, Ohio State. Like,
oh, yeah.
Fucker. Like constantly.
Oh, you like Michigan? Yeah, Ohio State.
Yeah, exactly. But back then, the Fab Five in basketball, Desmond Howard, like all our teams were in constant competition, big program.
It was awesome.
It was so great. When I think of college, I think of the stars. Who's it? Gino Toretta? What was the guy?
One of the greatest Heisman Trophies winners to suck in the NHL and the NFL. Friggin' guy was horrific.
Charlie Ward.
Yeah, another guy. Well, he was decent in the pros,
but I mean, I'm just saying, like, the stars of that. We followed this shit.
Dude, those Miami teams.
Rick Meyer.
Half of those Miami Hurricane teams are in the Hall of Fame right now. Let alone
just incredible to have that and follow that, and just all year long. You go through college football season, and you get into the college basketball season. It was so much fun because they would take you right almost to the end of the season.
Yep.
You know, when back then, only a few of us liked college hockey, but in baseball was irrelevant. But college basketball and college football and the stars of those days, that's 90s.
Yep. 4 for me, again, more specific. This could have been number 1. My top 4 were tough to rank, but they're not really ranked. But number 4 is we mentioned it, Super Tech Mobile for Nintendo. The leagues we used to have, the just the battles. The game had official NFL teams and names and kept stats. You'd have playoffs. You'd be like, hurry up. What time is Zeus's class? He's up. Fuck him. Skip his game.
Yeah, exactly. You motherfuckers. Everybody would do that to each other. Yeah, his class ends at like in 20 minutes. You look around like, fuck him, skip him. You tell him it started early.
And then the absolute terror of putting in the game and having it glitch and reset the lead. You'd have to like blow on the Nintendo cartridge and make sure it started correctly or it wouldn't. Oh yeah.
Dude, not only that, just how about players that are specific from that
right.
game? Who? The Nigerian Nightmare?
Yeah, Christian Okoye. And then for the Eagles, they didn't have the rights to Randall Cunningham, so they called him QB Eagles and QB Bills.
How about Jack Del Rio? Was it the nose guard trip?
Yeah, you had Jerry Ball on the Detroit Lions. The nose guard. And then everybody would try to get Bo Jackson in excellent condition and see how many yards they could rush per game with him. Oh, my
God. That was just so much fun.
Endless.
Yep. All right, Tom, I've got 3 left.
Yep, me too.
Number 3 for me, very generic. This season, right now, the weather's getting into the 70s. You start getting a little windy. The darkness of the night starts happening around 7 o'clock and dropping.
Yep.
All that shit reminds me of going to classes, walking through the hallways from walking from O'Hara over the little bridge and going like to class, nighttime classes, 6 to 7:30 classes. Because I would pile up my classes on days, so I would have a couple days off.
Yep,
so,
me too.
Me too. And just walking over the bridge and the leaves crumbling and seeing people kind of dark at night, and then being like, "Oh shit, fuck! I hope my class gets over because then the party's starting at this point." All I think of is college, and I can just remember me walking from O'Hara straight to like the new dorm area or the fucking Martin Institute and all that shit.
Yeah, it's funny because my son, he goes to Keene State, which is in southwestern New Hampshire. It's right, it's near Vermont. And it's just like straight out of New England. And the campus is small, kind of like Stonehill. When you're walking around, going from, the gym to the dining common or to the classes to the library, it's the same thing. It's all it's the ultimate in New England in fall, and it's just that campus life during that season is just
You
amazing.
almost smell it, like when the season's changing in New England. I mean, I know we bitch about it, but there's nothing like it. I love having four different seasons.
I love it.
You don't like the season? Give it a couple of weeks, and it'll
the
change.
The thing I love about it is I love how you can't wait for the seasons to change, but then you still kind of miss it, and then when you're in it, you're like, I love it, and you're like, okay, I'm sick of this. Let's get to the next one. Yeah.
I mean, I just love. I think, and I'll be honest with you, fall is my favorite season of all.
Oh, without a doubt, not even close.
Favorite season.
Yep. Number 3 for me. This easily could have been number 1. Music, but specifically, we were at college when grunge took over the world with Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden.
This is my number 2, so go on.
Okay, yeah, and Stone Temple Pilots, and then the alternative revolution of alternative bands, not just grunge band, just music itself, and then of course 90s hip hop, but just that. You talk about your memories of walking around campus on the fall. We talked about it when we did this album on ARC. Jar of Flies might be the most Stonehill thing ever.
That was on everybody's shuffle. Yep. No matter what, that was in there.
No Excuses may have been the song of my college life. More
so than Dirt, Jar of Flies.
Oh, well, dude, we didn't listen to Dirt because it was depressing and dark. I would know, hey, let's put on Junkhead. Well, we're going to have a party.
When we did, but it wasn't the album we went to for Alice in Chains.
Nope. It was.
So I'm going to jump on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the discovery of these bands and finding out all this shit, there's nothing like it. I feel bad for kids today that don't have this. Like, oh, this is the new hot band. Listen to this. Holy shit. This is awesome. Rock music. None of this hip hop bullshit and fucking pop music that's out today. Just finding these bands, doing the work to find it, and it becoming popular. So, like, you're not just fucking, it's everywhere, No. You need to fucking find this music and find this album. And then if you did a little work, you'd be rewarded with, holy shit, there's B-sides, there's fucking bootlegs, there's this. Those bands, STP, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, it was just hitting you one after the next. Was a great album, a legendary album coming out, one after another.
Yep.
And it was just incredible time. And the other one that I always talk about, and that's why it's so high on my list, is Automatic for the People. Reminds me of 90s
REM,
and college.
The other thing too,
fucking nostalgic.
Yeah, the other thing too with music, real quick, and I know this is going to sound corny because we're old people. It's the shared experience of an album, and what I mean by that is fall of junior year, when Versus came out and everybody couldn't fucking wait for the new Pearl Jam album. And you would put the CD on and everybody would sit around and listen to it and be like, all right, this song's pretty good. Holy fuck, this song is sick. Oh my, I love this song. Like, and you would listen to the whole album. And then for the next 6 months or 2 years, that was the album. That was the CD that you listened to.
Yeah. I remember Versus
being
like, okay, we've heard about this. This is the next one coming out.
Yep.
So it was the summer after our freshman year when by the time we got back, Nirvana, Pearl Jam were fucking off the charts.
Yep.
But I don't remember in Stonehill being like, oh, you got to hit this Nirvana thing. It hit over the summer, and by the time we got back, we all knew about it.
Yeah.
But Pearl Jam in Flynn Basement junior year, that came out and it was great because we all felt it. Somebody played it and just played it throughout the whole. Because remember, we were living in a fucking suite, so we had the one huge main room and then just rooms off of that. So in the main room, we had the big TV, couches and stuff, and played music there. And somebody played the music. Nobody was like, "Oh, take that shit off. I want to hear fucking some Elton John right now." No, everybody's like,
everybody listened to the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
All right. Number 2 for me, and that is the Jerky Boys. Could have been number 1 for me. The Jerky Boys changed everything, especially for me and Zeus, and obviously especially for Shout It Out Loudcast. It changed the way we just just comedy. It just changed everything, and it imprinted 35 fucking years later. It's part of our show now. It's part of our conversation now. It's part of our interaction now. And it came from that.
Yeah, I would add the 2-bar stuff too with that. We would listen to that just as much as red tapes. Well, you motherfucking dirty rod rat
piece of shit.
And all the prank calls and the names on that. And just even just not that. All the comedy stuff we started playing Raw together. And, you know, though those in the 80s, but we listened.
But still, we got into those. Yeah.
All the stuff that comedy bits that we were watching back then. Tons of fun. The Jerky Boys is off the charts for us. And then finally, I'll be very specific. There's an era of Kiss that's my number one, and that
put it in there too.
That is Kiss Extreme Close Up.
I'm glad you put it on your list because I was going to, but
then that reminds me of college in the 90s. So it hit in the 90s when we were in our junior year, which is our favorite year of all the years in Stonehill. When we lived together, we rented a big TV in the middle of the suite, and Tom and I dominated that fucking TV and VHS, and we played Extreme Close Up. People that never liked Kiss, even our friends today, they fucking know it because we played that video
all the time,
non-stop. And that's when our Kiss fandom went off. Like, I didn't have any Kiss friends.
Me neither.
At all growing up. And then when I met Tom, we would joke about it, we laugh about it. But then when we put this video on, it just
reignited everything. Yeah, 100%.
And that was like, Tom has his hip hop. I was getting into like Elvis and country and all this
stuff.
The
90s country stuff.
90s grunge and stuff. But we had Kiss, and that was our thing. And we fucking watched that Kiss shit. So any Revenge era kind of stuff. Hot in the Shade stuff. And VHS stuff. Extreme Close Up. Obviously Kiss Exposed.
Revenge came out during that time. Alive 3 came out during that time.
It was just 90s. That's Kiss. That reminds me.
All right. Number one for me is kind of generic, but it's a personal one. And that's just generally speaking football. And that's because I was lucky enough to play it in college. Our lives revolved around it because the Patriots had just gotten Drew Bledsoe. We had drafted like Ty Law and Willie McGinnis. There was like new hope for the Patriots because they had sucked previous to them. So Parcells. So being able to play it, and I'll never forget the games, especially the home games. You'd have a Saturday morning game. You'd get back, you'd shower, you'd clean up, and then Saturday night would take off. You'd kind of rally around the college football games that were on TV. Then you'd figure out what you're going to do. Wake up, and the next morning, whenever you friggin' woke up at noon, find out what the NFL games were, and then that was your weekend right there. Just fucking football.
Did you bring up the football cards?
No, but you just did.
You remember that getting passed around?
There was no DraftKings or FanDuels. We used to have a unnamed friend that would bring football cards.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what those are, give it a Google search there.
That was fucking legendary.
Yep.
Fuck. Like, I missed. They fucking won by 3.
Yep. Football cards. Yep.
God, what a fucking fun run down memory lane.
I love it.
Oh man.
We covered it all.
Yeah. Till next time. Peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.